Let's be honest. As dragon nerds, just about all of us would love to ride a dragon as it soars through the clouds. But how dangerous is dragon riding really? My name is Sylvie, and I am the solo TTRPG dev behind Sylvie the Dragon Games, and I created a game called Fantasy Prix, the Dragon Racing TTRPG. In Fantasy Prix, you create a dragon and rider duo to travel the kingdom of Prix, competing in races to win the Dragon Cup at the end of the season. Fantasy Prix is a relatively simple, lighthearted game with plenty of character creation options and a rainbow of other choices to make your character stand out in a race. But racing is not without its dangers. Not only will you crash and fall from great heights, you'll have to dodge deadly crossbows, breath attacks, and piercing dragon lances. You'll fly through perilous storms and face potential sabotage from your racing rivals. So, with that all in mind, how do all those dangers actually affect your characters? Naturally, when you're hit with an attack, whether it's a flying ballista bolt or a breath of frost, you'll take damage in the form of 1 or more injury points. All characters have 12 injury points, or up to 15 if you take advantage of the hardy feature, while most attacks do between 1 and 3 damage, or up to 6 if you play your cards right. In most games, when you hit 0 hit points, you fall unconscious or just plain die. In Fantasy Prix, upon reaching 12 injuries, you're considered fatally injured. A fatally injured rider falls from their saddle, while a fatally injured dragon free falls from flight, taking their rider with them. Unless, of course, they have a backup plan like flight or a parachute. A fatally injured character must now take on a new quirk. Quirks, unlike features that grant new abilities and bonuses, are negative penalties based on new injuries, fears, or just bad luck. Some examples of quirks are a fear of heights that impose a penalty when flying above a certain height, critical failure which makes any roll of a 1 on a 20-sided die an automatic failure, even when combined bonuses would otherwise allow you to succeed. Blindness, deafness, and even permanent loss of smell are all possible, depending on how you fell and what you're willing to lose in races to come. Once a player has chosen a new quirk for their fallen character, they're free to remount, take off, and continue the race with their newfound penalties. However, you can't just do this infinitely. A character who's fatally wounded more than 3 times in a racing season is forced to retire and to mend their wounds. Or, for darker, more serious games, upon gaining their 4th fatal injury, a character falls to their death. Unless, of course, you have the Deathless feature, that grants an additional 3 fatal injuries before the end of your racing career. The injury and death system in Fantasy Prix isn't about punishment. It's about resilience and telling a great underdog story. Dedicated racers find a way to pursue their passion no matter what the odds and regardless of fear, injury, or disability. The game creates tension, drama, and sometimes heartbreak, but always gives players a way to land the moment, even if they can't land the dragon. If you're interested in playing Fantasy Prix, the Dragon Racing TTRPG, be sure to check out my itch.io page, where you can find the free demo as well as the full 200-page rulebook. You can find the link below in the description. You can also join my Discord server, where nerds like you can talk about my games, your games, and just about anything you like. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the skies. Bye for now!